What's going on, traders? Welcome back to arguably what I believe is the most important video that I had ever made on AMC or on Adam Aron. Why? Because our theories, our speculations are coming true, are in fruition right before our eyes. The CEO himself, the silverback, the people who everybody, all the apes look up to, is dumping on everybody. What does this tell me? What does this tell you? What does this tell every ape that saved AMC from bankruptcy earlier this year? Adam Aron sold 312,000 shares at an average price of $30.80. What does this tell you? A principle that I love to live by is actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. When you're over here on Twitter yapping your Twitter fingers, you're talking about NFTs, you're talking about cryptos, when you should actually keep quiet when you're saying NFTs are a superb idea, but it's too risky. By the way, this is just one of the two tweets that he's put out this year that completely ruins every speculative theory on Reddit, apart from the other one where he says there's no synthetic shares, there's no FTDs. What does this tell you? That there really isn't a lot of faith and a lot of belief in the company. And look at this. Look at all the you can pull this up for yourself on Nasdaq.com. See all the trades that have been executed this year from insiders. If there's anybody that knows what a company is worth apart from the CEO or better than the CEO, it's gonna be the CFO, which, if I'm not mistaken, is Mr. Sean Goodman. And oh man, he's been having a field day. He's been cashing out on AMC. So this is an extreme case. I'll pull it up. Rivian. I know I just IPO'd. If I'm not mistaken, these people here are IPO'd locked in for about 6 months, so they can't sell. But that doesn't explain the buys that are here. Quick little disclaimer, I wasn't able to find any of these buys on Nasdaq. It says not available. So the screenshot, I forgot where I got this from. It was a pretty credible Twitter source, but take all this with a grain of salt. I'll still use this for the example. If this is true, if this data, these people, this personnel did buy this stock, which I believe is tremendously overvalued, Rivian, what does this tell you about them and their belief in the company? And not just the company, the industry, the economy. That's factors you have to play into consideration. And I know this video might come off as, oh, he hates Adam Aron, he hates AMC, he's bearish. But no, I bought AMC this week. I told you guys in the Discord, I expect a bounce because AMC is technically oversold. I don't want to say undervalued because that kind of implies that I'm talking about value and intrinsic value. But no, technically, I thought we'd see a bounce to 35 this week, in which I think we tapped 34.90s or something like that. I'm in the red now. I might have to cut my loss if it does break 24, because mark my words, if we crack 24, we're definitely going to see 20 without a doubt. So that's something I'm definitely considering. But if Adam Aron starts to buy up some stock again, I'm definitely going to publish that on this channel. We're not just here to shine light on the bad things people do. Like, you got to give credit. He's at least trying with the NFTs and the crypto. But when you're doing this, when files and filings of sale of you selling stock come out like this, you're just killing morale, man. You're hurting every single person who's invested deeply into this stock. I'm not deeply invested into this stock anymore. I know there's people out there who sold their cars to buy this stock, and who knows what their average price is. There's definitely people still stuck at 60. I see them on Reddit all the time. That must suck. That must hurt. Keep in mind the economic factors are definitely going to also play in on these stocks, the quote-unquote meme stocks. When you have the CPI coming out tomorrow, and it definitely comes out hotter than expected, it's going to have an impact on the overall market, and that's when you start to see these kind of drops, which we saw last week, a couple weeks ago. The market accelerates. You have the meme stocks selling off harder than expected. They're selling off faster. Why? They're just riskier assets. So that's pretty much, guys. Like, it's frustrating. I would have been more frustrated if this happened like back in May, March, April, when he first wanted to announce the 500 million. But I'm just over that already. I'll never forget that. I might not remember at the moment, but those are tweets you never forget. Because if you want to reinvest in this company, not just this company, other stocks, you never want to forget what CEOs tweeted, the actions they took. You never want to forget that. There's things in the market you want to have. It's memory, observation, mathematical skills, all of that. So I don't know how other YouTubers are going to take a spin on this. Like, they're probably going to make it positive. This is how I don't see how this is positive at all. I really don't. And it's going to frustrate me to see people call this bullish. How is a CEO selling stock bullish? The same CEO who sold the stock to Mudrick. You guys remember that when it hit 70? He sold some stock to Mudrick. You guys remember that? You never want to forget those type of things. Those type of things are what lead me to believe that these people are shady. Tread carefully. That's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you slap a like, drop a comment down below with what you think about this situation, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another live stream. Peace out.